There's a big lie that has been told to men and women for generations now. And you know what the lie is? That you need some fancy cars, fancy money, fancy houses to live a happy life. You know what? There is a line I have read in my book, which I read nowadays, right? So the person says that whenever you see a person driving a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, or whatever you want to, imagine, you don't see the man who drives the car. You only see the car and you envision yourself driving the same car. So do you have the worth of the person? No. The person itself doesn't have any worth. But it's the vehicle he owns that has the worth. So the question I wanted to ask is, why do we have to own things that are worth something? Why don't we become something that is worth? Just recently I asked my friend, I said, what do you want to be in your life? He said, I want to be a doctor. Well, okay. Then I asked a question that why do you want to be a doctor? Then comes the problem. He tells me he wants to be a doctor because there's a lot of money in it. Well, you see, now he fails. Why? Because there's no drive in him to save other people. And eventually, all these doctors fail. They don't even become doctors at first place, right? You see, if you don't have a drive to save other people, then why become a doctor in itself? There are a lot of different ways to make money. So why be a doctor? I asked my friend, he loved the sport, like he loved football. I said, so you want to be a footballer, right? Well, he said yes. I asked why. He told me that there's a lot of money in football and there's a lot of fame. And I asked this question him like 2 years back. 2 years fast forward in the present time, he doesn't play football and now works in a call center. Well, you know what the problem is? He didn't love the sport enough. All he wanted to see was the money in it, the fame in it. We are generational men, raised to be slaves, raised to be slaves of property we own, the car we drive, the house we live in. But we are not the things we own. We are much more than that. We are actually nothing, to be honest. But that is what makes us unique, When you have nothing to lose, well, you have everything to gain. This video is not, to teach you something, but it's just to ask you a question, But what's the purpose of life? Was it to own a fancy car? Or was it to earn a lot of money? So when you die, you leave it all behind. What was the purpose?